everyone please put your hands together for Itzhak Beery. Thank you.
So I'm going to open first with calling the power of the three mountains. So just close your eyes. We'll do that. Take a big breath in. Moyorim yesha hawa kotita. Moyorim yesha hawa kotita. Imbabura kotakachi muhandita sahuan pogyo. Kantajo, kantajo, kantajo. Moyorim yesha hawa kotita. Moyorim yesha hawa kotita. Imbabura kotakachi muhandita sahuan pogyo. Kantajo, kantajo, kantajo. Thank you. So, I chose to speak about that subject of why now, why this time, because we all feel that this time is now. That's why we are all here, and why we are all, the way I see it, we are all messengers. We are just here to move the agenda, the time, the message forward. Somebody asked me once when the shamanism was invented, and I was just, it was like kind of curious question. So I was looking at that. Nobody knows exactly how many years humans lives on this earth. There's some people say that shamanism was invented 10,000 years ago and 30,000 years ago, and some people say 40,000 years ago. And recently there was some archaeological discoveries that man was here 135,000 years ago. We don't really know. We know that the time is now because we all feel this way. And interestingly, we are here, we all feel that we are here to claim who we are back. From the Industrial Revolution, slowly and slowly what humans are used to be is kind of like disappearing, and now we are on the verge of a new digital revolution that revolutionize who we are. And I think that many people feel very uncomfortable with that. Although I believe that we are all iPhones, that finally the digital revolution caught up with us, because we all have bodies, we all have software, and we all have the capacity to receive and broadcast information. And really, in my teaching, this is exactly what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to wake up the iPhone in you, or in all of us, so we can connect to the power of nature, the power that, and the knowledge, the bank of knowledge that exists. And this is not a new audience, and I know that you all know what I know. So I wanted just to say that in the Quechua tradition, where my teacher is from, 1993 was the year of the new Pachacuti. And the Mayan tradition, it started not too long ago. In the celebration we had in Lake Atitlan. But in many traditions, they recognize that the time is now, that a new time comes of correction, to reset the time and to start a new period of time. And 1993 was 500 years after the people who conquered or freed South America, killed the Inca king, and it's a time that recognized by the prophecies of new beginning, of new cooperation, and sharing of knowledge. That's why the story of the eagle and the condor flying in the same sky is becoming so popular now. So at that time, the shamans came out of the jungles and from the top of the mountains, and they started to teach us, to connect us with the heart and connect us with the mind, and they will connect with the mind. So it's a new year, it's a new period of time of the return of the feminine, return of peace. And we are all part of that. We all feel that. We are all awakening. Lately, I was compiling a book of stories of awakening of many different shamans. And that book hopefully will come out next year. You can be able to read it. But there's a common theme there. And the common theme is that people like you and like me waking up one day because of some kind of a call that asks them to change their life and devote their life to something else. It's the moment of aha, the moment of awakening. And this is the time. We all recognize that the organized religious, the organized institutions, governments, we all recognize the medical corporations can't give us the answers. They don't have the tools. They are too new. Everything that we know around us, if you look at this, it's very new. It's totally an experiment. Medicine, as we know it, is only 200 years old, compared to 135 years of human experience on this earth. It's just a drop. Government is also something new. Nobody knows how it actually came about. So all this institution, I think that we're waking up to the idea that we got a bag of knowledge that is not ours. There is bigger, more connected to the earth knowledge that we are now tapping into it. And we are really I wouldn't call it pioneer, but we are the forefront of this movement now. And I think that what's interesting for me is that many of us who are not indigenous to the land, or what we call the land, becoming bridge shamans, becoming teachers, and the way when we adapt that, when we are becoming more connected, our families and our children and our grandchildren are all hearing the call, and more and more people are now not afraid to say the word shaman, or to talk about their spiritual experiences. And the more we are becoming vocal about that, the more the society changes. The more the society changes, that we have a better chance for this world to be given to our grandchildren and those of their grandchildren, further and further on, and keep it. That's really our promise. We have to do that. So the time is really now, and we are on the forefronts of that. And I really want to thank you all for being with me on that. It's quite amazing journey. First of all, to be here with all of the elders and the people who organized this event. We had a great event in Poland, which was really was exciting. Exciting to see people from the previous communist countries searching so deeply into something that is so meaningful and being so open and excited about the possibility of being with the fire, being with the spirit, being with the forest and dancing and moving, and they were so thirsty for that. It was wonderful to be there, to be able to give a place to their awakening. And it's all over the world. Everywhere I teach in Europe, people are so excited about that. They have an incredible desire to be part of this new movement, new era. We are all in it. We are not separate from it. And it's a really exciting day to be here. I wanted to really thank you for all for organizing these festivals, and I know that we're going to be back in Poland this year and other places to continue to awaken the young generations. I also want to say that today, you know, I started on my journey in '95, and there were very few books and movies or teachings about shamanism. Today there is millions. It's so exciting to be in this time where people are expressing themselves and sharing this knowledge. If you don't know yet, there is a shamanic community in New York City, which we established in 1997. It's the New York Shamanic Circle, and we have many different events in the city. I'd really like you to come on October 20th, Sunday, to Central Park on the Great Hill. We have a shamanic gathering with shamans from different places in the world, South African shamans, Native American shamans, Ecuadorian shamans, and many others who come to share rituals and ceremonies and space with us, and it will be a wonderful opportunity for you all to come and meet the shamanic community in New York, which is growing. It's beautiful to see. So thank you all. Thank you all, and I like to continue to walk this path with you all, and sure we're gonna meet again sometime. And thank you so much for the day.